1 rifle, a 12-gauge shotgun, 140 caliber Glock, all sorts of armor and tactical gear, 12 dead, 58 wounded, and I'm sure you've seen the hairdo. Though just a few days ago, authorities found out that James Holmes mailed a notebook to his psychiatrist, which may contain plans for his massacre. Let the media frenzy begin. Now, Columbine shooters Eric and Dylan, Sung-Hee Cho of Virginia Tech, and Jared Lee Loughner in Arizona all left behind documentation of some sort, either of why they did
now
it,
you have blood on your hands that will never wash off,
a diatribe about society,
this is my genocide school,
or just an explanation of how they did it using diagrams of the school. And as soon as it's available, the news can't wait to get their hands on it. But think about a streaker at a game or any maniac who runs out into the field during a televised event. The cameraman rarely pans his lens to him, so the attention seeker isn't given the satisfaction of being seen on television seconds before the police officer takes his fucking head off. And maybe the streakers of tomorrow then realize that their actions will go unnoticed. Now that we might get a hold of personal notes of the Dark Knight Massacre, it begs the question of how much information should the media release to the public. Don't get your panties all in a bunch about news networks and lack of information. This isn't Obama ordering executive privilege over an important issue. The public really doesn't have to know all the details. I think it's a horrible act of violence fueled by a feeling of lack of understanding by James Holmes, Jared Lee Loughner, Eric and Dylan, feeling that people just don't get them. And to publicize their manifestos will only contribute to situations like this. It only opens up the door for future basket cases who would love to take their own lives but can't help it but take your sister's life along with theirs. The 40,000 people at the stadium who witnessed the streaker, much like the victims at the shooting, can see the streaker's stupidity firsthand. But to show the millions of people at home would just enable the present attention seekers who are being watched by attention seekers who one day will get the attention that they're so desperately seeking.
We have a knucklehead on the field. That's causing the delay. I'm not going to show it to you.